have so many books in my TBR card for the first time in a very long time. I have added a lot of books, as you can probably tell, and I'm very excited about it. I feel like we can have an amazing monthly TBR. And it's not just the front part, I also have books in the back. Also, something new is I have a new TBR jar. It's bigger and I also filled it up. I reprinted everything. I added some new ones too. So now we have a lot of prompts to go through. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure that I have 100 different prompts in here. I literally went through every single one of them to make sure that I didn't have any doubles. So I am very excited. I feel like this could be really good. For right now, I'm thinking that I'm gonna choose 5 books because in the middle of March, I'm gonna be in France for 1 week. So I don't know how much I'm gonna read there. For that reason, I think we're gonna start with 5 and we're going to see if I'm gonna pick a 6th one. So the first prompt is going to be, I'm so happy that I did this. I had so many new prompts that they literally could not fit in it. Okay, so we have one. Out of my comfort zone. Okay, I could go for some fantasy that I don't have in this card. I have it on my bookshelf. Some of the new books that I bought are these 3. So we have 2 Kristen Hanna books. We have The Four Winds and Winter Garden. And then I also have a Frederick Backman book, A Man Called Ove. I'm like, oh, I should go with this one because it's shorter. But I don't know if this is supposed to be after another book. Because on the back it has some, like 2 other books. So I don't know if I'm supposed to read those first and then go into this one. Because I feel like I heard someone say that I should read those first. But yeah, I don't think that I'm gonna go into this one. Because I really need to do some research to see if I need to read other books first, because I really want to read them in the right order. So I'm gonna put this one back, and apparently we're choosing a Kristen Hanna book. Great. So both of them are historical fiction. That's the only thing that Kristen Hanna writes, I'm pretty sure. This one, it says that it's about the intricate mother-daughter bond. And this one, I don't know. I know that it's after the Great Depression. I don't really have any experience with historical fiction, so I don't really know which one I would like the most. I'm thinking that I'm gonna go with Winter Garden because it takes place in winter. And this one is not. That's the only reason why I'm choosing this one over this one. So the first book is Winter Garden by Kristen Hanna, and this is going to be the first historical fiction that I have ever read. So this is the first book, and then moving on to the second prompt, I'm hoping that it's going to be something more in my comfort zone. We have random color generator. So I'm gonna go and find a random color generator. Should I do like a spin the wheel? I guess maybe. I feel like that's gonna be more fun. That has a lot of colors. Let's spin the wheel. Green, dark green. Okay, so I need to find a dark green color. I was hoping for a pink or a purple maybe. I feel like I don't have that many green books. I have blue, I have purple. Okay, so the closest thing that I'm seeing to a dark green is this one, but I wouldn't even say that this is dark green necessarily. Okay, wait. Would I say that this is dark green? I mean, the forests in the background are dark green, so maybe? I feel like this is more dark green. Like, it has the forest in the background, so I'm thinking that I'm gonna go with this one, even though I know that it's not perfect. I feel like all of my green books are leaning towards blue a bit. I'm gonna go with this one. So far, I'm not doing great, but I'm not doing the worst. But yeah, we have 2 books down. Moving on to the book number 3. I'm really digging in there because I want to find like a really good one. Forward title. Okay, I feel like that'll give me some options. Let me count every single title in this TBR card. Okay, so I found a lot. I have even more than that, but for example, one of them is From Look Up With Love, and that is another Mariana Zapata book. And I already have All Roads Lead Here by Mariana Zapata on my TBR, so I didn't want to add another one. But I'm quickly gonna go through these because obviously they are a lot, and I'm gonna see which ones I am the most excited to read. Okay, so I'm down to 4 books. The first one is Not In My Book by Katie Holt. This is a kind of like newer release. I think that it came out at the the end of 2024. This is also on my 25 books to read in 2025. In that list, I also have Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. I haven't read this series by Abby Jimenez and I really want to change that because I love Abby Jimenez, and I do think that actually both of these books have the potential to be 5 stars, which is amazing. Then I have The Next Best Fling. This is the first book in the Librarians in Love series, I think it's called. There's going to be a second book that is going to come out, I think this year actually, so this is also a good option. And then we have Delilah Green Doesn't Care, which is also a great option, and it's sapphic romance, which I love. This is a hard choice. I think I'm gonna put back The Next Best Fling because I don't want to read it as much as I want to read the other books. I think I'm gonna go with Not in My Book by Katie Holt because it is a shorter book and I have been wanting to read it for a very long time, so I really want to pick it up. And also it's about bookish people, which I love, so I think I'm gonna go with this one because Part of Your World, I also think that I'm going to annotate it, and I already want to annotate All Roads Lead Here, so I don't want to add another book that I know for sure I'm going to be annotating. And this one, definitely want to pick it up, but it's just the other one is shorter. That's the only reason why I'm not picking up this one. Okay, so we have 3 books done. That means that I have 2 more left. That's so sad. Maybe I will do another one. We'll see. Let's go to prompt number 4. Blue cover. Okay, blue cover. Okay, so I could actually do Part of Your World again. And then I think I know what I'm gonna do. The options are Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez, Too Hot to Handle by Tessa Bailey, A Cosmic Kind of Love by Samantha Young. Actually, I was going to say Meteor Match by Candice Steiner, but this is not a blue cover, but the spine is blue. So I'm actually gonna put this one back because I wouldn't say, this is orange, red, something like that, not blue. So the first choice is The Catch by Emily Lee. This is the 3rd book in the Influencer series. I have read the other 2 and this is the last one, but I don't want to read Too Hot to Handle, so I'm gonna put that back. I think I know what I'm gonna read, and that is A Cosmic Kind of Love by Samantha Young. This sounds so interesting to me. Fun fact about me, I used to be obsessed with space, astronomy, everything like that. And this one, basically we have a female main character. She's an event planner and one of her brides sends her, what is it called? So she sends her party inspiration material, and in there she finds some videos of the bride's ex, and the bride's ex is actually an astronaut that lives in the International Space Station. So she likes his character from the videos, so she starts to email him through NASA, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, he's actually back from the International Space Station. Anyways, it sounds kind of confusing. I probably didn't describe it that well, but it sounds so fun, and I have been wanting to read it for a while now because it does sound so fun and so different from what I'm used to. So I really want to give it a chance. So yeah, I think I'm gonna pick this one. I'm so excited to read that. Honestly, the last 2 books have been amazing. So let's do the prompt number 5. Let me pick one from the bottom. I'm trying, but there are so many in here that at this point it's really hard to pick one. Okay, let's see. Rivals to Lovers. Okay, I like that. But the problem with that is that I need to know which of these books are actually Rivals to Lovers. Okay, I know that this one is Rivals to Lovers, I think. They used to be best friends, but then they had a huge falling out, if I remember correctly. An epic fight that ended their friendship. I don't know if that's considered Rivals to Lovers though. Okay, so here the 2 female main characters used to be best friends and something happened and they turned into rivals, it says. So you have this one. Oh, also, I know for sure that this is a Rivals to Lovers, so that could have been great for this prompt. But I'm sure that I will have something else too. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be so sure. Oh, I think I know. Wait, let me see if I have anything else, but I think I found one. Okay, so I actually have quite a bit of a collection of Rivals to Lovers without even realizing it. So I found 6 books. Let's go through them. The first one is In Your Dreams, Holden Roads by Stephanie Archer. This is the 3rd book in the Queen's Cove series. It says on the back that they don't really like each other, but they end up having to work together. So I'm taking that as a Rivals to Lovers. Then we have Here We Go Again. They used to be best friends and now they're rivals. The same is this one. They used to be best friends and now they're rivals. So we have Truly Madly Deeply. They meet and they don't have the best first impression about each other. And on the back it says as they turn from enemies to friends. So that's also Rivals to Lovers. And In Delilah Green Doesn't Care and Flawless by Elsie Silver. I know that the 2 main characters don't really like each other. So those are the options. I was thinking that, oh, now that I have so many options of books that I really want to pick up, it will be so easy to do my TBR TBR for the month. Yeah, it's actually harder because there are so many books that I want to pick up, and I want to pick up every single one of these books, but I can't. So now I need to choose one. Okay, so I'm not gonna choose Here We Go Again because it seems like a summary book. So we're gonna put that back. So we have 3 queer options, which makes me really happy because I really want to read a queer book. And then we have 2 books that give me the same vibes kind of, because it's like a small town and the main guy character is grumpy, but I do think that I prefer to pick a queer romance. So I'm gonna put this one back. So now I need to decide between these 3. I think I'm gonna go for this one. It sounds really interesting, so yeah, I think I'm gonna go for this one. And that is the 5 books that I have chosen. Now the question is, should I do one more book? I feel like so far it's pretty good. I have 1 book that is out of my comfort zone, 3 books that I'm really excited about, and 1 book that I am excited about, but it is a tiny bit intimidating. So I am kind of scared to pick another one. I really want to pick another one, but I think I'm gonna stop here because I could ruin a very good thing that I have going on here. So I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead. So we have 5 books on my March TBR. The first book is Winter Garden by Kristen Hanna. I am actually kind of excited about this one. I have never read historical fiction, and I don't think that it's something that I will... Actually, I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not. I'm hoping that I will, and people say that this is heartbreaking, so we'll see. The next book is All Roads Lead Here by Mariana Zapata. I have had this on my TBR for so long, on my physical TBR. I have read only, what is the name? The Wall of Winnipeg on Me, and I actually really enjoyed that book. And I do want to read more Mariana Zapata books, but I think that they're good, but I don't think that they're my favorite. But I do want to read more and see if I like them, and I have heard amazing things about this book. Then I have Not in My Book by Katie Holt. I am so excited about this one. I have been wanting to read it for so long, and I finally own the physical copy of it, and I'm finally going to pick it up. It's basically about 2 rival writers. They are forced to work together. That sounds so good. And also it's a shorter book, I think. How many pages is it? It's 320 pages, 22 pages, which is pretty good. A pretty short book. We love to see it. Then I have A Cosmic Kind of Love by Samantha Young. I have read only 1 other book by this author, and I actually really enjoyed it. I thought that it was a really cute rom-com. So I'm very excited to be picking up another one, and I'm hoping that I'm gonna really like it because the plot of this book sounds so interesting and so different from what I'm used to. So I'm very excited about this one. And then we have Truly Madly Deeply by Alexandria Bellefleur. I don't really know a lot about this one. One of the characters is a writer and the other character is a divorce lawyer, so that sounds interesting, and I'm hoping that I'm gonna really like it because I have heard amazing things about this book and about this author too. So I am very excited with the books that we have for this month. Basically 4 out of the 5 books are new books that I literally added to my collection yesterday, so that makes me so excited, and I'm hoping that I'm gonna have a really good reading month. But yeah, that's all I had to say. I hope that you liked this video, and I hope that I will see you in my next one. Bye!
You give me butterflies when you smile, and it feels so good.